like whatever the toxic situation was in my life, it's over. So another piece of good news could be that the toxic situation in their life is over and they're ready to move forward now, but they're just very unsure how. Why is this person so unsure? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Hi my dear Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys missed me. Been very busy, but anyway, today we're going to be do the next 72 hours reading for you guys. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Again, this is going to be an express reading, so we're going to go right in and straight to the point, hopefully. What else do I want to say? All the information about everything is in the description box. Our registration for Scorpio exclusive webinar is still open. There are still spots available, so if you want to attend that on January 7 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know, just all the information about that is basically in the description box. To prepare for the new year as a Scorpio tribe, and also private readings are available. I will be closing them off. I don't know when exactly, probably like in a week, I want to say, as I go into New Year's too. So if you want to book something, make sure you book it when it's available. Links are in the description. Anyway, guys, let's go. Let's just go. Basically, that's what I think we should do. Let's go right in. I am drawn to the deck. Here it is. Let's just see. I'm drawn to this one. One of my favorite decks, honestly. One of the best decks. It's always so accurate whenever I read this. Let's see. Oh, okay. First two cards, the Star and Six of Wands. Well, again, this is an express reading, and this is also the next 72 hours from whenever you watch this. Next 72 hours, basically like next 3 days. It's not, even if you see this video later on, I don't know, in January, whatever, it's still applicable. Whenever you find this next 72 from that moment. So with the Star and Six of Wands, two of my actually personal favorite cards in tarot. The Star is about being blessed, as above, so as below. This is a great time for you guys to put your intentions to the universe. This is the great time. I feel like you're going to be celebrating something, celebrating a victory, celebrating positive news, things turning around in your favor, something, maybe even a dream, a hope of yours, like something you really wish for is coming true right now. You're of course also in this position where a lot of people admire you, you're giving back, you're helping others, and yeah, it's like basically this is the energy of abundance. Let's see what else we have here. Two of Swords. So in this particular deck, I feel like Two of Swords has a bit of a different meaning. So here, she's shooting right into the target. Actually, I've never seen this card before, but I feel like for you it's important to use your intuition now, because you might not logically understand maybe why are you being drawn to certain places, people, things, certain ideas, like come to your mind. But I feel like this is exactly this is exactly how like divine orchestration, maybe even of events, works. When you feel like I don't really want to go to that place, but I'm really feeling like I'm drawn to go somewhere, like listen to your intuition basically, because I feel like something powerful is taking place now, because with a black cat and a raven here, it's almost like you're being guided, because again, black cat and raven are both our spirit, like familiars, right? If it's in witchcraft, right? So it's like you're being guided. You might even see like a pet, or some kind of sign. And look at this, what I was just saying, High Priestess, because it is about your intuition right now. Again, you might not understand fully logically what exactly you're doing, right now, and how it all comes together for you. But I feel like, there is power in your intuition. And with the Three of Cups, again, another card that deals with celebrations, like maybe letting go of some kind of lack mentality, maybe also like you might have felt stuck in certain place and you might have been scared to take any action. Right now with the Ten of Swords reversed, I feel like you're finally releasing, like I feel like you've released already some kind of fear that had to do with you not being able to move forward. And also I feel like there are a lot of people interested in you, approaching you, and like for you right now it's a balance. time that you dedicate to yourself versus also, you know, spending time with others. A lot of things are coming together for you. Happy family times, relationships. So this is incredible. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck. And of course, Queen of Wands, my other favorite card. We are, by the way, moving into the year of the dragon. 2024 is going to be the year of the dragon. So happy upcoming new year. But I feel like you're in your power here. You're putting in the work. You're doing what you need to do. And you're manifesting the abundance. You're manifesting, you know, the, like, especially I feel like there are going to be a lot of opportunities for you to really level up your game financially. Now, of course, you know, my videos are not financial advice or anything like this, but I'm seeing with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, if you feel like you're ready for your next level. And again, this is something I mentioned even a couple of weeks ago when we had the, what was that? The full moon in Gemini. And like I'm recording this few days before the new moon of Sag. So Gemini and Sag for Scorpios is the 2nd and the 8th house axis, which is all about the income, you like money you make yourself, your talents, and also resources of other people, talents of other people. And I feel like there is a major, you know, major upgrade that's taking place. And again, it doesn't mean necessarily right away making more money. It could be understanding that there are certain resources that are available to you, maybe certain connections, you know, certain opportunities. You know, there's so much. Honestly, like people who say that there is abundance of everything, they are not lying. No, like even if we go away from like spirituality or whatever, there is truly abundance of everything. You know, like that's available. And of course, you know, like I'm talking from my experience. I do live, you know, in the western part of the world, so I cannot speak for maybe every part of the world, but I feel like anywhere you go, there could be an opportunity to make it a little bit better. And, you know, I feel like it is truly a mindset at times because, you know, I used to live in a very small country, very poor country too. And I remember people there being so resilient, like, literally finding a way to make something out of nothing. And then, like, you know, I always thought, oh, I'm gonna move to the US and like whatever, I'm gonna see people being so, you know, like you know, like being hardworking, whatever. And I was surprised actually, because again, I don't want to make a generalization like in the US everyone is lazy or kind of thing. Of course not. So there is problems here too, but I was surprised how much like I was surprised by the resources available, you know, to people who, you know, like just in general people, not immigrants, even not going there anyway. It's turning in a weird direction, this video, but I was surprised just by how many resources are available just to like people who understand how to research things, even education wise, and like just different stuff. And I was surprised how people are not really utilizing those things, you know, like just, and you know, myself actually included, like the longer I also live in the US, I have this tendency to kind of become more complacent and not really try as hard as I remember, you know, before, like really looking, like studying hard, searching for opportunities, really like having that work ethic and excellence. I do believe that I partially lost a lot of it as, you know, growing kind of lazy, you know, here, but I'm actually right now actively working to change that and challenge, you know, own biases and things like this. But anyway, regardless, I feel like wherever you are going to be finding a way to basically level yourself up and engage, like find some kind of opportunities that can really level up your game. And there's a lot of opportunities here. You just need to, you know, to be wise. And there are some mistakes you made in the past, but I don't feel like you're going to be repeating them. Try to think less about what went wrong for you in the past, because I mean, this is gone. Try to think of the present moment, like extract the lessons that you need to extract and keep moving forward. There's a major abundance for a lot of Scorpios that is on the way. And you're setting, I feel like, yourself up for it right now. Now let's go into your love. Again, this is going to be 72 hours from whenever you're watching this video. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do this very focused and up to the point. All right. Ooh, guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. Falling in love. Ooh, and healing connection. I've never actually, like, I've drawn this card before, this one, but I've never seen these two cards. I've never even seen them. I've I don't even think they were in this. No, seriously, I've never seen this two cards in this deck. What I'm getting from this, just like there is a change, I feel like that's taking place when it comes to your finances, there is also a change that's taking place in your love life. Upgrade and upgrade. For a lot of you, you are right now very focused on manifesting the one and manifesting the kind of relationship that you want, and you're getting, I feel like, a lot of intuitive downloads, psychic hints into how to do this. And what I feel like, the connection that you're manifesting right now, the person you're going to be falling in love with, is going to be very healing. It's going to be a person who, you know, it's not going to be a lesson, it's not going to be a challenge, it's not going to be one of those things where you have to just let go and accept, and who knows what's going to happen. You know, not to say like you ever necessarily have to do this, but I feel like there's been more lessons in your past when it comes to love, and now the next connection that you're going to have, the connection that you're currently aligning yourself with, is going to be very healing, where a person is just going to be there for you, and they're literally going to be kind of like this person who is there for you. They are not making your life harder, they are actually helping you. And basically, for some of you, there are some steps that you might need to take towards this. It could be anything. It could be just becoming more open to dating. Like maybe some of you have this belief that, oh no, I should never be dating, you know, or be on dating sites. And again, I'm not necessarily advocating for being on dating sites, but I feel like sometimes we have this very, you know, fixed mindset about something, like, no, I never go on, you know, like whatever, on dates from a dating site or whatever it is. But I feel like if you become a little bit more flexible in your own mind, of course, have your standards, like, you know, whatever your beliefs are, like a man should open a door for you, you know, whatever those things are. I'm not telling you to give up that. I'm telling you to maybe become more flexible in a way where, again, it's like, consider maybe just more ways of how it could come to you. Like, don't try to control the how, be open to how it will be delivered. Have your standards, like know what you want, but in terms of how, and in terms of, you know, how you meet this person or whatever, like be more open, you know, don't be like, challenge your maybe previous beliefs. And also there could be something here where there could be literally some steps you are taking in terms of letting go of maybe certain distrust or certain fears or certain own like behaviors that are detrimental to your growth. But regardless, though, I do feel like there's something very beautiful manifesting. And again, because we are doing this in the next 72 hours, these are the energies that you're already feeling. It's not like some kind of distant future. Now, I want to go into the fairies and we do the connection spread. Let's see who is showing up for you now. Let me just make sure I shuffle this very well. Oh, High Priestess, Ace of Cups. Yeah, and especially now, ouch, trust your intuition when it comes to love. Okay, your first card, the Sun. Let me take this. Yeah, look at this. You have beautiful cards, you guys. The Sun, King of Pentacles, the Hermit. Could be connecting with Leo, with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Fool. I love your cards today. Okay, one more. Oh, actually two more. Okay, Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. Okay, second row, your person. Three of Pentacles. Hierophant. There's going to be somebody who will be persuading you. There's a person who really wants commitment with you. Ouch. Ouch. What happened? I don't know what just happened. Okay, what else? Justice. Wow, your person has a lot of major arcana. Nine of Pentacles. Something that's telling me that this is not new. King of Wands. I'll take one more for your person too, to be fair. Eight of Cups. All right. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and there is a Seven of Cups here. So you have a choice right now, you guys. If there is a person who really wants to be in your life, again, they don't have to be like an ex-boyfriend or whatever, but there is an energy that basically you already are familiar with, you already know. And there is a person who you already know who really, really wants to be with you. I feel like if you choose to walk away from them, or if you walked away from them recently, there is a sense here of, to be honest, this is very painful for both of you. I feel like it's painful for you because for you there is a sense of like, how to say, you feel for whatever reason defeated in the situation. But I feel like if you knew the full, like if you had all the information, because there's a lot of things you don't know since the breakup or since you stopped talking to this person, there's a lot of things you don't know. And for whatever reason, for a lot of you, I feel like for some reason you see yourself in the position of a person who lost, or who did not get what they wanted. And it's up to you, of course. If you guys feel like this is the situation that's not healthy for you, are not happy in it, you completely feel free to let go and move on, even though I feel like it's devastating to both you, honestly, and this person, according to these cards. But what I want to suggest, and just, you can take my advice or you can, discard it, whatever you want to do. But try to detach a little bit emotionally and try to see, how are you observing the situation? What is the awareness of everything that happened between you and this person? Do you see everything that happened in a position of a victim, in a position of a person who did not get what they wanted, ultimately, quote unquote, lost? And again, this might be the way how you see things, but what if it's not true? What if actually you did not lose? What if actually, if you knew some of the things that happened, you might have been surprised? And again, it doesn't mean that you have to go get back with this person or give them another chance. No. I'm not talking about this. So I'm not trying to keep you stuck somewhere. No, not my intention. But if you actually knew that there's a lot that's hidden and actually things were always shifting in your favor, and actually if you knew, because I'm getting, there is a piece of information that's missing, which we'll try to uncover as we move forward with this reading. And if you could just challenge yourself to, just as an exercise, to observe the situation from the perspective of a person who did win, whichever way, whatever it means to you, because obviously situations are different. Not being a loser, quote unquote, in the situation, but being a winner in the situation. And then think of the past, think of the present, and think of potentially what could or could not happen in the future. Again, it does not mean you have to take someone back. It does not mean you have to go back and be with this person. It does not mean any of that. But I feel like what's hurting you here, and it's very unfortunate, is that you think that you lost. You perceive situation as they have hurt you. They did this and this and that, and you ended up in a situation where you ended up. But what if you could once again see things a little bit differently? Challenge yourself to see this from the perspective of a winner, even though it might feel counterintuitive. But how could your awareness shift if you decide to be a winner today? I'll share something. Yesterday, I was attending a few social events, and stuff, and I got dressed very nicely, very preppy, very well put together. Usually when I dress like this, as a Virgo moon, I guess I feel very, on point. And I remember as I was walking, kind of feeling myself, and I was dressed, not super even sexy or whatever. I was dressed super, super preppy, kind of college preppy. As I was walking, I was repeating the mantra. And I was repeating, actually, I usually, I think most of the time, even in English, I speak, I write my affirmations in English. But actually, for whatever reason, it came to me in my first language. And basically, the mantra said something along the lines of, I am young, I am successful, I'm beautiful. Of course, everything in my life will be all right. Everything will be great. Kind of if I translate into English, that's how I would put this. And believe it or not, this was such a fantastic evening for me. There was so many lucky coincidences. I even, it's a topic for a different video. I absolutely love Victoria Beckham, and I ran into her at the event where I was in. And it was weird because I literally randomly decided to stop by that event. It's a big art event where I live. And I randomly decided to just stop by there, and she was there exactly at the same time as me. And I mean, I don't really care for celebrities so much. I met a lot of celebrities in my life, but I was just literally watching her, watching David Beckham documentary on Netflix 2 weeks ago, and I just bought her perfume line, which by the way is amazing, the perfume from her collection. And I was wearing actually that perfume as I was getting dressed, and like I ran into her at the event, and I was so just like it was so exciting. And then there were more things also that happened, like I got invited to some things. But anyway, just repeating that mantra as I was walking. And something I want to tell you, before I decided that I'm gonna shift myself into I'm successful young beautiful woman and everything in my life is gonna be great, before that for about a week I felt depressed AF. Like I could not even explain why I feel so down. Like, but there was a moment I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be doing this BS anymore. I'm not a victim. I'm not, a weak person. I'm going to be, again, not blaming any victim blaming or weakness or whatever, but for myself, I was like, I am strong. I'm successful. I'm gonna get it done. I'm not gonna let it, put like none of the things that did not work out, because December is this month, right? For many of us, we look kind of back at the year, what worked out for us, what were the things maybe that did not pan out so great. And there was something specific that I was reflecting on that just, it was painful AF for me, excuse my language. And again, I was like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. I have to reshape my awareness. I have to see myself as a winner, as a successful person. And then, like this is going to be what's going to create more, in my life, rather than me crying, and sitting in my pajamas till 5 p.m. Like, so yeah, it's like there was a shift. So something like this, again, apply it as it resonates. I'm just sharing my experience to see how I personally apply some of these things that I'm sharing with you guys. And they do work, they work. I work with a lot of people. It really helps them to shift patterns. So yeah, it's like something like this. So consider this, and I will put these two cards aside because I was not planning to take this additional card. We did take them still, but I feel like there is some situation in your life that could go through a major reversal, and you might not even see this coming. Again, does not mean you're taking someone back. It doesn't mean you're starting dating that person again. But the simple, I feel like, like you're the writer of your story, and you can choose to shift, how you view things that happened in the past, to help you to feel more empowered. Maybe if it's all that you need, this may be what you need to do. And okay, your first row looks fantastic. There is a major abundance that you are manifesting. With the Hermit card to the Page of Cups, I do feel like you still need some time alone, maybe, or some time to rest, to process, maybe to prepare for the year ahead. But say yes. Like if you're being invited somewhere, if there are opportunities, ideas that are showing up for you right now, don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be like, oh, no, I'm going to wait, another 2 weeks because right now Mercury retrograde or whatever else is going on. Don't be afraid to say yes to things and see where they take you, but also take some time to reflect. I feel like you are right now in the cycle where you're manifesting major abundance. A lot of things are going to change and like shift in your life much faster than what you expect. Now, who are you connecting with? So I do feel like you're manifesting a new relationship. However, what showed up here is somebody who, again, it doesn't have to be an ex, but this is somebody you already know who really wants to persuade you to give them a chance. I don't know if it's give them another chance because you've given them chances before, or if it's just a person who is relatively still new and they want you to consider them. But I do see there is a masculine energy here that really wants to persuade you to enter some kind of commitment with them. And I feel like there might be some differences in culture or religious or spiritual differences. And I feel like this person has let go of something that previously was an obstacle to your relationship. I don't know what it is. Maybe you did not like some certain trait that they had, certain type of behavior, something about them that you didn't like. I feel like this is, they're saying with the Hangman to Justice, this is no longer going to be an issue. 9 of Pentacles to King of Wands, you do have somebody here also who could be a Leo. And it essentially, basically this person sees your value, they want to be with you. So that's what I'm picking up when it comes to your love life. Let me see a little more maybe. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, things are definitely changing right now. Wheel of Fortune, Temperance. And I feel like the time has come for you to be happy when it comes to love. Again, Scorpios, it is like, I feel like here there could be a bit of, I see sometimes it's in reading, a bit of a split of energies. Because for some of you, there is a person you already know and things can still work out with them, to be honest. But I do feel like it's dependent upon two things. You needing to shift your perspective about something, It's number one. And number two is also there is something you still don't know about what's been going on or what's currently going on, which may be also something that could technically help you shift your perspective. But there really could be something that's working out here with the Lovers. Major forgiveness, major, like I'm seeing here, 2 doves of peace, you know, very peaceful resolution of something. Yeah, and again, for those of you who know that, no, I'm definitely not going back to anyone I know, it could just be maybe, again, like because you release any kind of toxic feelings or hurt, you know, because, you know, sometimes you feel like, oh my God, it's like just this is totally shattered hopes and expectations. But as you release some of this more bitter feeling towards that situation, this also could speed up you entering, you know, a very healing, I'm seeing like connection, very healing union. 3 of Swords, exactly, because there was so much pain for a while that's been sitting in your heart, and there might have been conflicts and fights, and you've been trying to let this go. I feel like also you've been trying to move forward, but it's like you kept sort of like it's almost like you kept running in circles, or you basically, like with 2 of Pentacles, I feel like you keep trying to balance something but you're not moving forward. And I feel like now with a Magician, that Magician and High Priestess, the time has come for you to be with somebody who is your equal, and some secrets are coming up which will really be 2 of Swords with the Devil, something toxic maybe that you did not see, something you did not know. Right now with the Page of Swords, exactly, Page of Swords to the 10 of Wands, you're gonna get that awareness, you're gonna find out. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. And this, again, I'm not saying that you necessarily will choose to be back in some situation, but this will shift your awareness, like almost like something you've been giving up on. Maybe you've been, you know how sometimes like you stop losing your faith even in your spiritual practices, into manifestation, into whatever you've been doing. You're like, oh, maybe this shit doesn't work, excuse my language, but I feel like you are going to see, even if it's just for that reason, you're going to see you were right all along, and you're not going to be stuck anymore here. It's almost like you know, like you're going to have to make a choice, but you're not going to be stuck anymore. The Moon card. And for a lot of you, this is something that's like, again, 72 hours from when you watch this, something major is going to shift here. Anyway, we'll take a look in the extended. In the extended, we're going to also review the situation a little bit more. What do you need to know for the next 72 hours? What is this piece of information that you might be lacking, that you need to see, you know, in order to shift your awareness, and how things could potentially develop? We'll take a look at this, and we'll take a look at also what are the new opportunities that are coming for you in love as well. Link to the extent is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. We'll talk soon. Bye.